Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays the Alchemist. In our last episode, we entered into a strange hut and found the missing initiates. We've helped two get some solace, but now we have to worry about the other two because we don't know what will happen to them if we try to leave the bag without bringing them some sort of solace. So let's start with Lily here, Lily Hargrove. Would you care for some tea? Aren't you at least a bit concerned about whatever the hags are up to? What hags? It's just a dream. Either you have fun with it, or it turns into a nightmare. It's your call. Mm-hmm. Tea here? How does one drink tea without a body? Oh, you sound so anxious. Nothing is real. It's just a lucid dream. So you might as well make the best of it. Come, I'll show you a special place where we can have our tea party. One track mind, that girl. One track mind. Oh, Lily's mind. This is going to be really bad, I think. It looks like a nice family get together. There's Lily and the rest of the family.
I'd like you to meet my family. I know I can count on them to cheer me up when things get tough.
Lily says.
I know at the end of the
I
day,
know that at the end of the
Oh.
day, I can always come home and they'll be there for me. This is my happy place.
Lily says, as she beckons you to the table.
So she probably created this imaginary world of a nice, happy family, even though her real family is nothing like this in any way whatsoever. We have the talented but a little bit arrogant Rose there, the drunken father, and the mother who obviously wants to have things done her way. So yeah, it's not a most peaceful family that you've got. So, would you like some tea? Well, this isn't healthy. Your family is dead. Well, actually, technically, her mother is still alive, just blind, but that's another matter.
What? Now why would you say such a thing? Why would I kill my own family? How could I?
Lily demands, obviously upset.
Well,
What is wrong with you?
Well, okay. Repressed memory. Yeah, I guess that makes sense that she would repress doing such a stupid thing. The,
Listen, I don't know what your problem is, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't turn my nice little dream into a nightmare.
Pouts Lily.
And please stop beating up my family members.
yeah, alright. She's trying to forget her troubles of her youth. Well, considering the situation there, I guess not bitter thoughts. Yeah, we'll have to work through a few things here. You notice they come out as spiders after all those spiders we fought in her house. Uh, oh, oh, ouch, 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 ouch. Ooh. I guess it's useful that. Oh, hey, I should have thought if I was expecting this, if I was expecting undead, I probably. Actually, no. Ah,
Enough!
Lily cries out in a harsh voice.
I will not let you destroy the remains of Lily's sanity. You will die here. It's for the best.
ah. Well, we'll see. Ouch, 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 ouch! Hey, hey, hey!
This has to be a dream, right? Right?
Sobs Lily.
How could I have done this?
Yeah. Apparently, it's counter to what she normally does. Yeah, as a. Oh, it doesn't seem to be as long and drawn out as the others were. Whew, but it certainly took a lot out of me, that's for sure.
The longer this nightmare drags on, the less sense it makes,
says Lily.
Why do you feel more real than the rest of us?
If gatekeepers are supposed to keep gates shut, how come they only sent these small fry?
Beatrice asks.
We went for the weak ones, you know that!
Responds Cadence.
Were you hoping for a bigger serving? Don't worry, this ritual will protect us from gatekeepers scrying for some time. You'll get your fill when it's done.
Are we just figments of your imagination? Or do you need to wake up to give yourself a slap in the face? Or do I? I don't think this story is about me. Because you're the one who made me snap out of it. Let me return the favor. Either you're too big for this bag, or it's too small for you. Perhaps it is your turn to go a little mad and get angry, lash out, and break things. How's that going to help? Find a seam and let it rip. Do it quickly, unless you think you can save the others too. All right, I think that's a theme in here, is that you help one, it opens up the rip that you can get out, but you have an opportunity to save the rest of them before you do that. But it looks like we have the... Now, I think I talked to Thel before and he said go away, so I'm going to have to make sure that he doesn't say that to me again, or that I don't pay attention to it next time. What are you looking at? Quit bugging me! I didn't mean any disrespect. What are you looking at? Quit bugging me! Literally nothing. What's that supposed to mean, tough one? Are you trying to make this a problem? Is that it? Them's fighting words. Let's see if your deuce can pay the check your mouth just wrote. Ooh. You can't fight in the soul back, dimwit. We have no bodies, no weapons. Then I challenge you to a battle of wits. How would that work? A duel of words to be sung through the ages. Whoever has the last word without missing a beat is the winner. You're kidding. A duel of words to be sung through the ages? Whoever has the last word without missing a beat is the... If it requires me to not miss a beat, I am going to so lose. Well, if I lose, maybe losing it would be just as good as winning in this case. Well, see, Thel's problem was he couldn't figure anything out. So if I could get Thel to be smart enough to win, then maybe, because what was Thel's problem again? He wanted to be a better druid, that's right. So, we just insult each other until we're blue in the face? Fine, I'm going to enjoy this. Our weapon of choice today is compliments. Well, that's certainly a place where he's not trained. Capital choice! Okay, let's see. I'm glad you agree. Wait, okay, wait. Okay, so that's obviously not going to be quite right. Well said! You have dueled before? Only your mother? She is a classy lady! Oh boy, let's see. Let's see. Bluff is I'm half ogre on my mother's side, so So my hat's off to your courage and stamina, or, much like yourself, she comes from an impressive lineage of high sorcery influencers and political figures of great renown, and would perish at the thought of never having crossing words, blades, and or legal arguments with the likes of you. Ooh. Now, unfortunately, that requires diplomacy skill, and now let me look at my skills. Diplomacy is 6. My bluff is 3. So and saying keeping my mother out of this is obviously not going to work. So I'm going to have to go with the diplomacy 6 and hope that's good enough in order to keep on going. Like what? It's hardly a compliment, my good man. So I had to get through that last one there. All right. Well. Oh. Well, okay, what are you looking at? Quit bugging me. Easy, friend. We're in the same boat here. Let's see. Look what's happened to you. I'd be angry too if... Okay, this looks like a little bit different here. Easy, friend. We're all in the same boat here. Boat? Ha! It's a soul bag. We can't do anything while the hags do whatever they've done to it. Yeah, just because we're in Pearl doesn't mean we have to be mean to each other. Okay, so... Well, look, I don't know what happened to you, but I'd be angry too if this happened to me. Let's help each other. Well, you're in the same bag as I am. How can you help? Well, I need to let that anger out. It's just part of grieving, nothing more, but right. You need to punch, break, or kick and scream. It's hard to do that when you have no body, not here, but in your head. Let me in. Let's go over these painful thoughts together. Well, it's worth a shot, I suppose. Aha! So, there is a into the mind thing. So, he's able to let me into his mind now after that little match. Uh-huh. Well, a bit dark in here.
I keep having this dream, says Thal. I'm in a graveyard, right? And all these undead start to crawl out of the ground. What would you do in my place?
Fight the undead, I guess? Can't think of much else I would do there. Oh, oopsie daisy. Yeah. Undead all over the place.
Thal continues. So I start fighting, but the undead kept coming and coming. It's the ancestors after their revenge. Look, I know now that taking that skull was a bad idea, but I was just trying to locate a threat. How was I supposed to know that the threat was me?
Well...
I know. It's hard to think straight when you're fighting, says Thal. But it feels so good to get mad.
I don't know. Somehow I just had this vision of Nynaeve Alvear from the Wheel of Time, who, for a long time, couldn't channel, which is their equivalent of spellcasting, unless she was
I get it.
angry.
I have temper. I get frustrated sometimes, admits Thal. Is that what the hags counted on? Am I just a mad dog tied to their leash? Oh, that makes me so angry!
Well, yeah, there is that. Let's take care of the anger here. The anger! The Incredible Hulk. Oh. Hey, when they do that, they... Obviously...
Done being a pawn, says Thal. And thanks for listening. So, how can we defeat these hags? Let's think this one through.
Yeah, let's think it through.
And what's the deal with you? Your soul isn't all transparent like mine,
Thal says. He leans closer.
Hey, what did you do?
The hags continue to argue somewhere up above.
Beatrice, you'll eat when we're done. Focus on the ritual. Focus on the spell. It's just an ear,
says Beatrice.
It's not even a real meal.
Having a snack from a meal, from an ear. Something doesn't add up. You can go through my mind, but I can't return the favor. Also, are those real weapons in your hands? Maybe you should use them. See if I can poke a hole or two into the bag. All right. Maybe most of us deserve it, but maybe not. And what could be more fun than just ruining the hag's most prized possession? Well, you do have a point there. All right, so it looks like I think it's about time for the boss fight now that I've taken care of all of the... Here's to rip in the scene. Right? Can I rip this up? Rip in the scene. Ah, here it is. It looks like a loose thread. I'm making a seam of the bag come undone, hypothetically tearing it out. Let's rip it out because I've already helped them, all four of them, so let's rip it up. Whee!
All right, new plan. Beatrice, eat them.
Cadence says.
Over here!
Cries Beatrice.
I've got you, sister.
Replies Cadence.
Uh-oh! I'm in trouble! Thank you. Thank you. How am I going to get all these? Oh, no. Don't kill those. We want...
Cadence, I need healing.
Shouts Agnes.
Coming right up, sister.
Oh, Cadence is the healer. No.
I am undone. What an awful fate to be slain by the likes of you.
Cadence bemoans her own demise as she flops to the ground and turns to dust. Agnes collapses, groaning.
You got me.
Then she poops into a cloud of dust.
Will you hurry up? We're on a schedule.
Cadence reappears on a tree stump, then disappears just as suddenly.
Blarg! I am dead!
Beatrice announces with a distinct lack of enthusiasm as she falls over and scatters into dust. The hags didn't seem to be very worried about their deaths. You suspect you haven't seen the last of them.
Yeah. Probably not. The treasure chest. Probably once for doing all the optionals. Alright, let's see. And this one? Okay. Well, not the most lucrative chests in the world, but alright. And now here are the four. Can't believe we lived. I'm almost disappointed. We did it. Well, you did it. I helped. I saw this happen differently in my head, yet I'm still here. And where is... Somebody is missing. Capstone Lily. Where is the drow? Right? Well, because... what happened to the drow? Maybe I'll never know. Well then, let's get out of here and return. Well, wherever that thing goes to. Ugh. Back to the grove. I've got some good news and maybe not completely good news. So, you're telling me that you killed these hags, and then they spoke to you from out of a tree trunk in the hut. They must have gone back to their home plane, wherever that may be. With luck, they'll stay put and leave Eberron alone going forward, yes. In any case, the gatekeepers will be forever grateful to your stopping their plan. And be assured we're looking after the initiates. We have healers tending to their wounds as we speak, though their mental wounds will be more challenging. Take this as a token of our gratitude and be ready. I'm sure we'll need you again soon. Yeah, I'm sure of it. So, let's see. Nullified orb of radiance. Well, this is going to be a better orb no matter what. Now, whether or not it's going to be better than the... Because I think I have a level 4 sitting in my inventory somewhere that is waiting for when I leveled up. Yeah, here it is. And this one is spellcasting devotion. Oh, positive spell power. +2 enhancement and healing. So that's that cleric's orb. This is negative energy and poison spell power. Well, I do have that poison stuff that I have on occasions. Therefore, that's actually not too bad in there. Radiance, your light and alignment spells. Well, that's nothing. Spellcast. So I think it's going to be slightly more useful than my current one. And yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the orb then. Okie dokie, thank you. But now we have the, it's going to say capstone reward, but isn't that capstone? All right, I think you got things settled. By tree and leaf, Pine Flask, you've done it. The initiates have been saved and are being tended in our hostel inside the city. It will take some time, but they'll recover from this terrible experience. And you've dealt the hags that were behind it all, sending them back to their home plane. Well, glad the initiates are safe, though. We do have the questions about what the hags were up to. Yes, the whole incident was very odd. The hags were trying to obtain those 4 components for the ritual that you mentioned. But what did the ritual do? Why did they obtain a second set of components? And why did they target the gatekeepers? These are questions for another day. For now, go forth with my thanks. And here's your reward. All right, good. Yeah, fortitude. Well, that actually might be better than... And while that resistance is pretty good to have. It's comma. Yeah, a lot of these things are things outside of my class. Cove. Ring of electrical resistance. Yeah, really, guess I'll take those. Well, that was quite interesting. And now I can level up to 4. I could see what that does for me. With that little adventure done, let's see what I get for level 4. What can you do, mini greats? Okay, advance to the next level of Alchemist. And what attribute to bring up? Well, there's always intelligence, which could bring... Oh, and dexterity is my second one. Actually, how much of this is... Let me check my official stats right now. I've got... Base is 14 plus 1 from some sort of item that I'm wearing. Alright, and intelligence is at baseline right now. So I could bring up the dex, so yeah, that could be useful for now. So I'll bring that up. And of course, I'm taking my usual line. I don't think I have any reason to break off of that at the moment. There we go. Ooh, I get a class feat. Alchemical studies. Okay, you get some this for each of the 3 lines in there. Now, the blue ones were my protective ones. I tend to use a lot of pyrite. +1 caster level with Crimson Knight and Guild Leaf spells. And this is a Crimson Knight. This is a Guild Leaf. So I've got one of each of this. This is using its attacks as a Crimson Knight. So I have a lot of stuff that's Crimson Knight in here. So I am going to Crimson Knight and Guild Leaf. Now, Orchidium is +1 caster with Crimson Knight and Celerite spells. Now, these are my Celerite spells. So I do have Celerite spells also. And this is +1 of the Guild Leaf and 0. Okay, so this gives you +1 to a para. Now, this seems to be the para most commonly used. So I will use that one. All right. The other choices were quick draw, mental toughness. Yeah, I think that's the best one. Okay, I 2 more spells. Now, the question is, how many slots am I going to have after I'm finished with this? So currently, I've got 2 level 2 spells. How if I take 1 of each level? Now, if I run into any scrolls, I think I'm able to inscribe scrolls if I need to. Let's see, what do we have here? Ooh, restorative draft. What does that do? Throw a small vial of magical liquid in a single target that grants the effect of a restoration spell. Don't I already have this, which throw a small vial of liquid at a single target provides the effects of a lesser oh, this is a stronger restoration spell. Well, let's see. Liquid courage. Lesser word about poison. I mean, I've already got poison stuff at the moment. Curative admixture. Inflict moderate. I don't want it. If I had that, I would probably use. But no. Oh, actually, I might already have the. That's a lesser restoration in here. Oh, okay, I have the Cure Light Wounds thing in here. Cure Moderate already. Cold Spike. It's a Guild Leaf and... Right. And that's probably not what I wanted to... Bottled Boost. Spell. Drink a potion with the effect Spell Power. You gain 30 action point bonus to Universal Spell Power for 20 seconds. In addition to this spell's normal cooldown, this spell puts an action boost on the bottle spells that last for 30 seconds. Okay. Whatever. +4 insight to social skills for 1 minute, +1 minute per caster. That could help with diplomacy. So I will take that. And anything here that I need then? Or should I stick with that? You know, I'm not too sure what I'll be getting for levels. I guess I could look that up. It appears I'll be gaining a single level 2 spell, so I'm going to go with Restorative Draft. I don't know if I'll ever be actually equipping it, but who knows. There we go. Congratulations, you have completed training as a level 4 alchemist. Ta-da! Now, what do I do with this? Now, I'm trying to think what quests to do next. Perhaps I'll take a little bit of break and maybe see if the next update is going to include a level 4 area with the gatekeepers, and if it does, we'll do that. If it doesn't, then perhaps I'll run the Sharn Syndicate. But whichever I do, I'll see you then for next time. And this is Pineleaf Noodles, and playing Pineleaf plays the Alchemist.